Squad. Starring Lee Marvin.
Over here, buddy. Move! Sorry, baby.
Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant, M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police. At 1:57 in the afternoon, I got an emergency call. It was the third hold-up job in 3 weeks. The captain was waiting for me at the bank.
Well, notify all units to send out an APB. We want these guys in fast. Oh, Frank. This time we know who we're after.
Steve Butler.
Right. We got a positive identification from the employees.
What's the M.O.?
It's a neighborhood bank, 3 masked men. They hit when deposits were at their peak, and 3 of the guards were out to lunch.
And they got away?
Same as the other 2. We got the flash, set up roadblocks in the area, but they got away clean. This thing was planned down to the smallest detail.
Fits the same pattern.
Butler shot and killed one of the guards and a teller named Carolyn Wilton.
Were they trying to resist?
Well, the guard was, but according to witnesses, the Carolyn Wilton thing was deliberate.
Why?
We'll know that when we pick up Butler.
You know, I don't think that Butler's the man behind this, John.
Frank, we get a positive identification.
Oh, he's the heavy, all right. But he doesn't have the brains to pull a job like this.
I'll buy that when we find out who is behind them.
Okay. Only a psychopath kills without a motive, and Steve Butler wasn't one. There was some reason why Carolyn Wilton had to die. After checking with her fellow employees, I went to see her father.
Sweet, gentle girl like Carolyn. So happy. And to shoot her down that way.
That's just the point, Mr. Wilton. Butler must have had a reason.
What do you mean?
I think that Carolyn knew something. Information that could be dangerous if she lived to talk.
You're not accusing Carolyn of being involved with this thing.
I didn't say that.
What are you trying to say, Lieutenant?
They told me down at the bank that Carolyn had been seeing a man in the past few weeks. Do you know anything about that?
Lou Porter. If he's the man you mean, he's taken to a lunch a few times and movies. Seemed very nice.
Lou Porter. Did he ever talk to her about her work, ask her questions about the bank?
I suppose so. He was interested in Carolyn and what she did.
Could you describe him for me, Mr. Wilton?
Well, he was about 30 or 35. Medium height. Kind of stocky. And he walked with a limp.
A limp? Which leg?
Well, I think it was the left one. But Lou Porter wouldn't have anything to do with the holdup.
Maybe that's what Carolyn thought also. Lou Porter, do you know where he lives?
No.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Wilton. Bye.
Who is it?
Steve.
I told you to stay away.
We're in the clear, Larry. Stop worrying.
My worrying is what keeps us in the clear. You pulled that job less than 3 hours ago. You want to blow everything?
What's the next layout?
There is no next layout. 3 in a row, that's plenty.
Don't give me that. You're casing another bank.
I'm leaving town. Play it smart and do likewise. With what happened today, the heat's too much.
The girl walked in on us the other night, didn't she? She might have recognized me today, and she'd remember where she'd seen me, here in this room. I was covering for you.
Okay.
Forget today. I want in on the new job. You're not pulling it with any other mouth.
I wouldn't do that, Steve.
I'm sure of that. I'm going to keep an eye on you. I want to get out of town just as bad as you. We done okay, but the money cuts 5 ways. I'm in on your new setup. Do we talk about it now?
Well, boss. I think I've spotted it. The reason Carolyn Wilton was shot. The man behind Steve Butler's bank jobs, Larry Princeton.
Larry Princeton, alias Lou Porter, alias Lou Parker,
Well, there's half a dozen others. He always used to use his own initials. I first saw this FBI report when the bank robbery started. The bell didn't ring until I talked to Carolyn's father, and he described a man that she'd been seeing.
Larry Princeton's an old-time bank robber. He's got a record as long as your arm. He's supposed to be going straight.
Yeah, but did you see his M.O. when he was active? Used to hang around with Ace Landers until the FBI put him away. Now, Landers used to case banks. And he'd make plans of attack, and he'd sell those plans. But he'd never take any risk himself. Now Larry Princeton's doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. You think Butler's working for Larry?
Well, not for him, but with him. Butler's got his own gang.
How do you figure the Carolyn Wilton killing?
I think that she could put the finger on somebody. Somebody like Larry, the man behind the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hold it, boss. If we pick up Larry now, he'll never lead us to Steve Butler.
I want Butler for murder, Frank.
So we want them both. But what I'd like to do is to
Find them, watch them, and pin the next job on them.
Yeah.
Sure you would, but how are you going to find them?
Well, Larry used to have a girl. Maybe she'll talk. Any harm in trying?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. It was a long chance. Larry had broken off with this girl over a year ago. But the woman scorned can be helpful if the scorn went deep enough. And I knew Ruby Angel had been hurt badly. Badly enough to be willing to meet me. Hiya, Ruby. Hey, you're looking good.
Why can't you leave me alone? I'm doing all right now. I'm not making any trouble.
Come on, Ruby. I didn't twist your arm to meet me here. Sit down. Said I want to talk about Larry, and you said okay.
What do you want him for? He's going straight.
Well, how would you know? I thought you said you haven't seen him.
I hear things.
Still carrying the old torch, huh?
I guess so. But not the way you think. I begged him to go straight. I told him he couldn't beat the game. When he decided to take my advice, he walked out. With a girl from New York. They went out to the coast.
Yeah, but he's back now, and he got a girl killed. It could happen to some other girl. He pumps her for information, and then a bullet for the paper.
This is on the level.
That's my angle.
He's got a blind spot, a vicious streak. What do you want from me?
I want to locate him.
I can't help you.
Okay, Ruby. But if another girl gets killed...
Frank, wait. The girl. Was it the girl killed at the bank today?
That's right.
Larry's in town. He's Lester Pierce at the Hotel Malin.
Thanks, Ruby. We identified Larry Princeton at the hotel Ruby had named. To pick him up now on the evidence that we had would have been a waste of time. So we set a stakeout on him and then went home for the night. The next morning, I followed Larry from his hotel. He bought a necktie, had his hair cut, and around noon went to a branch bank on the south side. He walked in as if he were a customer. He came out with a girl. It looked like a date. She probably worked there. It was obvious that the girl was a new friend, that Larry was making a play for her. I checked with the bank manager. The girl was a teller named Ellen Thursby. That night I called on her. She was a trusted employee and unmarried. Her friend said that she was looking for a husband.
afraid I don't understand. Why should the police be interested in me or my friends?
We're just interested in one of your friends, Miss Thursby.
You asked if I knew Lester. You mean him?
Yes. That's the name you know him under. But we know him as Larry Princeton.
Sugar or cream?
Well, thanks, ma'am.
I can't believe it. Les a criminal of some sort. Doesn't make sense.
He's on record not only with us, but with the FBI.
There have been cases of mistaken identity, you know.
Believe me, this is no mistake.
He's been in prison.
Yeah.
Les is such a kind, understanding person.
Well, sure. When he wants to use somebody, especially a woman. Tell me one thing, Miss Thursby. Has he said anything to you about, marriage?
I was so sure he cared for me. Probably he's changed. He's living all that down.
I wish that were true for your sake. But his type never changes.
Why should he do this to me?
Well, I have a hunch about that. I'm going to ask you to do something for me, Miss Thursby. If he asks you any questions about the bank, no matter how simple they seem, don't answer or say that you don't know.
He hasn't asked me anything like that.
You'll have to be careful, because he's an old hand at finding out what he wants to know.
Why haven't you arrested him?
I can't. We don't have any evidence, just suspicion. But if we can nail him red-handed... I know there's a big risk involved, Miss Thursby, but you could help us.
Never want to see him again.
Your bank could be his next target. But if we knew the hour and the day that he was going to strike, we could be there to stop him, to prevent what happened the other day. But we've got to know his thinking, the type of questions that he's been asking.
All right.
If I was right about Larry, there was some danger for Ellen. But we'd be with her every step of the way, watching over her. My next move was to take a look at Larry's hotel room, with the help of a search warrant and the house detective. But there was nothing incriminating in his bedroom, his luggage, or the living room. He was Lester Pierce, businessman from Duluth.
Hey. Come on.
All right, look. Who let you in here?
I pay the rent here.
Well, tell them car shops I gotta get some sleep, huh?
This isn't your room.
6:12. I've been here a whole month. Now get out, huh?
This is 512.
$5.12. I'm upstairs yet I'm downstairs, huh? Yeah, but I'll bet you that's my bedroom.
Come on, cut the comedy. He sent you here to check on me. But I won't be watched. Not by him or anybody else. I won't be watched. I'll get out.
Come on, what's eating you? You come busting in here. Can't you be nice about it, buddy?
Come on, you tell him I'll phone him when I'm ready and not before. Go on.
Look. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go on down and buy a drink, huh?
I'll go on.
Come on, I'll wait for you.
Come on.
Come on. We lost Larry Princeton when he went out the window and never came back to his hotel. And when I checked in the next morning, I was in for it.
So he got away from you, huh?
Anything from the lab on that glass or something?
Well, up to now, nothing but a lot of smudged prints.
Well, if print could prove Larry's identity, that he's in Chicago under an assumed name.
Well, let's pick him up.
For what, using a false name? We don't have anything on him except that he knew Carolyn Wilton. He's probably hiding his past from her. A lawyer could spring him like...
That double talk he gave you sounds like he's cooking up a deal with somebody.
Yeah, with somebody that doesn't trust him.
You think he spotted you for a cop?
No. I think he's worried about mob trouble.
It could be. But if he shows up at that bank today, we'll know he's not worried about the police.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, just don't let him see you.
2 miles later, I knew that Larry was making a test run. He was timing the distance from Ellen's bank to some point, probably a meeting place where the loot could be passed to another getaway car. I stayed on his tail. This was the rendezvous. They'd pull a job and meet here to change cars. It was an old pattern, but knowing the pattern could be an edge.
Should have picked him up. Now he's vanished. We don't know when he's going to hit again, and we can't find Steve.
I'm still counting on Ellen Thursby.
Yeah, if it's that bank. Take a look at this. They rechecked that glass you took from Larry's apartment. Butler's prints are all over it. They're working together.
Well, we assume not.
We should have picked Larry up and made him talk. Now we get a murderer holed up someplace, and I let you talk me out of our only lead to him.
We'll get Butler when he walks into the bank and Larry at the meeting place.
Not if they blow town.
Look, boss, I tell you that Larry's hot for that bank. And besides, Larry wouldn't rat on Butler. Ballinger speaking. Oh, yeah, Tom. You sure? All right, keep an eye on it when I get there. Right.
What was that?
Larry just walked into Ellen Thursby's apartment.
Bring him in.
And lose Butler? Come on, play it my way, boss.
I'll stick my neck out for you once more. Don't lose him again.
Even if I say so myself, when I plan something, I usually do a good job of it, Ellen. This business trip to South America will take about 3 months. Brazil, the Argentine. You'd love it down there.
Les, I wish you wouldn't talk that way.
Give him 2 weeks' notice at the bank. We'll sail together. Get married at City Hall and fly to New York.
I have to have more time. You're rushing me. We only met a month ago.
I thought we understood each other. No need for a lot of words. You know how I feel about you.
Honest, this is awfully fast for me.
What's the matter, dear? You're different tonight. Changed.
No, Les. Well, it's just that I'm dead tired from all the work I've had today.
I can imagine. Well, we won't plan on lunch tomorrow. It's your payroll day. Or is it the next day? Well, which is it?
Tomorrow. Oh, look, Les, forgive me. I'm sorry. It's just I'm so tired I don't know what I'm thinking or saying.
Sure, honey, sure. I'll phone you if I can't make it tomorrow night. Good night, honey.
Who is it?
Lieutenant Ballinger.
Where is he?
Well, don't worry, he's left the building. I was on the upper landing. Well?
Well, he kept talking about getting married, and he asked me about payroll day. He was forcing me to answer. I had to say something.
Well, what'd you tell him?
I told him tomorrow. But I think he's guessed. He knows I don't feel the same way about him. I'm afraid.
How much money is there usually in the cage on a payroll day?
About 100,000.
The big kill. Well, we've been ready for him, but tomorrow we'll be extra ready. Now, I don't want you to see him again under any circumstance, you understand? The bank's officers were working with us. Now, plainclothesmen replaced all employees on the main floor. The bank's regular business would be conducted in the office section. The men and women tellers worked from in there. By the time they opened up for business that morning, the bank looked normal, and we were ready. Okay, you guys make like your tellers, and you better have your machines handy.
Sorry, folks. You'll all have to move into the manager's office. Police business.
Oh, you two, why don't you stand up here like your customers?
That looks pretty good.
Stakeout's gonna hurt business today.
Not if we can stop a heist.
Go check that detail outside.
Good idea.
All right, everybody freeze. It's a stick-up. Nobody move. Anybody tries is going to get hurt. Okay, clean the joint out.
Forget it, Butler. It's the police. Drop your guns. Put your hands in the air. It's no good, Butler. Drop your gun.
Hit me and she gets it.
All right, hold your fire. Butler was taking the prearranged route. If no change had been made, it would take him straight to Larry Princeton.
Went wrong. The cops are waiting for us.
Well, what went wrong?
How do I know? We walked right into it.
Get in. There'll be set up roadblocks to your side.
Larry Princeton is now in Stateville Prison for the rest of his life. The smart boys with the best of plans usually wind up there. They don't think of every detail, the one thing that can go wrong. As for Ellen Thursby, well, pretty young girls have a way of getting over broken hearts.
Squad. Starring Lee Marvin.